There should be enough resources that you can get all your stuff back, and I'll go grab your sugar cube and everything in a moment. Let's see. So there are 3 red boxes near the iron mines that you can pull from.
Right, yep. Basically back at the sugar cube now. So all is well, and I'm also grabbing my stuff. Right. I'm full on health as well. Oh, yay. How did Aavak die? Well, which time? I suppose all of them were the same thing, but... Yeah, the sugar cube has health, but hasn't lost any health, so...
Oh, did you get back to it?
Yeah. I didn't start that far away.
Well, that's convenient, at least.
Yeah. I'm gonna power cycle them down here, though. Let's go ahead and... pull off the power lines to them. Make sure that they're all depowered. Depowered.
Let's see, how's the spiral of death? I don't know, Aavak, how's the spiral of death?
I will tell you when I get there. Right now, it seems pretty non-deathy, but that could change very quickly. Well, let me just make sure I haven't just turned off all the power for everything. Which I think I may have. Like that. No, power is re-engaged.
There's not going to be much left over here, but it'll be much easier to navigate. Well, I guess, of course, it'd be easier to navigate. There's no base left.
Yeah, that generally is an effect, yes.
I've destroyed it all. Oh, we have a lot of iron mines here.
I'm trying to work out how on earth I'm going to get this back up, the sugar cube that is back at the top.
Just disassemble it. Carry it up.
Ah, of course, yes. We were talking about that. Why am I such a dip? I don't know. Probably all of the damage has been done to my brain by dying over and over and over again.
It builds character.
Not sure that's how that works. I wish there was an... Oh, there is another sword. Haha! Just as I was saying. Though, I definitely have too much stuff in my inventory right now. Okay, that needs to be binned. Am I going to be able to pick all this up, or is some of it going to drop? No, it looks like I managed to pick it all up. Excellent. Perfect, in fact. Hooray! Right. I'm going to need half of your coal. Or all of it. You know, whichever. Can I build an equipment? Did you build an equipment place down here, or a crafting bench down here at all?
No, I'm... if you've got your sugar cube, that just has a crafting bench.
Aha, yes. So it does. Cool.
Are all of these in pure iron mines? Damn, my spawn yesterday is... all of the iron mines around my base are pure, which put out 120 per minute, versus impure, which seems to put out 30. Oh boy. We might actually have to root some more iron in here.
That does not surprise me at all. Right, so to make the foundry, I'll just make one foundry, and then once I've got that, I can just let that make all of the remaining steel that I'm going to need. So I'm going to need steel beams, 4 of for each, so I need 12. Really? Not enough space in inventory? What do you mean? Can they not stack? Oh, poop. Okay. I'm going to get rid of some concrete then. Then steel pipes as well, I believe. $14 of. There we go. Just going to use up the last of this coal. Oh well. I'll drop this one and keep hold of it. Alright. Got more or less everything I need. But I've got a funny feeling I'm going to need to... Yeah, I'm going to dump some of this. I mean, the nice thing is we'll never run out of copper from the copper veins and so on and so forth. Do we? Don't we?
Yeah, there's no limit from what I know. Those resources are infinite.
Yeah. So it doesn't actually matter if I throw away concrete or cabling. It's not a big enough issue. There we go. All right. Excellent. Should be able to head back up now. One thing I am noticing, though, is there is no... Oh, I did not connect that up. My bad. Dunk. There we go. Coal being produced again. I wish this was a tier 2 line. Actually, is it a tier 2 line, this?
The slow line up?
Yeah.
No, that is T1.
That is much shame. Because this is going to be pain. Alright. I'm going to run up the whole way running. If I fall, I'll die.
As soon as you get back, at least, you should be able to just start hooking up steel.
Yep.
And immediately we go straight to T3. Which I think is better, because T1 is, or T2 is, well, super temporary.
Mm-hmm. Seriously concerned about this. I totally gave up the whole running the whole way, because it's like, yeah, no. No, that's just dumb.
I did that. I shouldn't have, but that's what I did.
Wander is a braver man than I. Or more dumb, depending on the way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B.
I was trying to do the mental math of, is it going to take longer for me to wait for this to bring me up or wait to walk back after dying?
Ah, yeah.
And I honestly couldn't come up with a good answer for that one.
Mm-hmm. Right, so, yeah, there we are. Perfect. Okay, so, hopefully I can now make the foundry. Yes, I have everything needed to make the foundry. Hooray! I am going to need to belt all of the coal over there, but that can be done in a bit. It's fine. Actually, I may as well do it now. Let me belt this along. I love the building distance on this so much. It is much, much appreciated. Whether I've got the plates for this kind of conveyor belt, though, that's a very different matter. Oh no, it does have a limit to how far out it can draw. Interesting. Alright.
What are you trying to do? How far you can build?
Yeah, how far you can build out like a conveyor belt. It can make some slight adjustments, but it does have to be fairly close. Come on. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Not quite. I can build the conveyor like stack poles thing, but I can't build a conveyor between two of them at max build distance. Why is everything turned off?
Up here?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing up here.
All of the power in the base is off right now.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
as long as that is normal.
The coal power is still going.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's fine. It's just a matter of I've torn everything up and I'm now making the most homogeneous base I possibly can. Uh-oh. That's another one.
But
it
another
is
crash?
actually less stable today. Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm watching you wandering off into the distance. Bye, Wander. Strafing off into new frontiers. Okay, quite successfully strafing. I'm gonna follow you until you fall off the cliff. Goodbye. No.
Did I fall into the void?
No, you fell onto the ground, didn't die. I'm wondering what's going to happen when you hit that wall. Yeah, you're dancing against. It actually looks like you're doing a river dance against a wall. Well done. That's pretty impressive, to be fair. I approve.
I mean, I did take a class on country line dancing. That's kind of river dance.
Yeah, sort of. Also not,
okay.
But sort of.
So that sets us back. Oh, barely like a minute or two. If you want to hop back in.
Yep. Wander. Joining now.
I'm glad this autosaves constantly. This would be a lot less fun.
Yes, I know, right? Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, we barely got set back on that one. That's not too bad at all. Though, such a pain in the backside when it deletes all your mapping.
Yeah.
That's actually genuinely annoying. Oh no, it's back. Strange. It's as if it needed me to remind it. Alright.
Okay, so I have enough set up. So I'm making 4 things of iron plates.
Right, not. Oh, what? Oh. Why isn't it telling me that I don't have the things I need to build it then? Stupid game. Now let's come and grab the steel poles. The person I was visiting in Norway keeps messaging me
again.
All the reasons why I should be going back to Norway right now. Damn it! Did you crash again?
Yeah, I did.
Clearly, your efforts to make this area super efficient are not well received by the game. It does look very pretty though. All these little red lights in it, bro. Okay, back out to the main menu.
Let's see. The poor person that looks at any of my bug reports. Maximum iron efficiency offended Simon. Yeah, that's helpful.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they're gonna understand. It's no worse than my bug reports. Wanda did the thing which caused the thing to happen, which resulted in the bad thing.
I put down a splitter. That was it. I don't know. Man, I don't know how to fix it. I guess I might just ignore the right side for a little while. I'm trying to think of what would be causing it to crash like this. And I don't have a good answer. Because I've noticed it hangs occasionally. It might just be a multiplayer thing.
I mean, multiplayer always adds a lot more points of failure. Oh dear, where am I now? Game? Oh, whew. Game wasn't sure what it wanted to do with me, but I'm back now. It's fine.
I'm gonna make an actual save.
Probably wise.
Instead of just relying on autosaves. I mean, the autosaves are handy, and I don't even notice them, which is nice.
Just to clarify, Leon, this is early access. What Wander and I streamed a couple of days ago was alpha, and it has just released into early access.
Yeah, that was the free alpha weekend. Not that it really matters, but that was where everybody that wasn't chosen to be a beta tester was given access to the game to mess around with beforehand.
Yes.
And they also dropped the embargo for that, which was nice.
Yeah, I thought that was very, very nice of them, actually.
I've gotten a couple of angry comments about how I broke embargo, and I was like, No.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I think some people weren't paying attention.
Right. Oh, that's a shame. Is it? I always feel it's quite telling when someone leads with the angry comments rather than just saying, "Hey, I thought the embargo was this. Did you get like different instructions?" You know, because I mean, they're basically saying the same thing, but they're saying it in a way that doesn't necessarily lead to them looking like a jerk.
Manners make a big difference to me on like YouTube.
Yes.
I started playing Baba Is You recently.
Oh, okay.
And it's a hard puzzle game. It's actually a really good puzzle game, but almost from like episode 1, I had a bunch of people questioning my intelligence and mental faculties and a bunch of other things, and I'm like,
really?
No.
Wow.
You don't say these things. That's not how this works.
Why though? Man.
Some people just, I guess, are used to saying whatever they want on the internet and being mean about it. And so I more or less had like a whole spiel about like, I'm just going to start like booting anybody that keeps doing this because this is not okay.
Yeah. Everyone, this is one of those things, okay? So I'm fully cognizant of this is basically my baby is beautiful. No. All babies are wrinkly sacks of meat that will eventually become mini humans, and then they'll look beautiful when they're in the correct proportions. But when they first come out, they're basically half-baked. But it's the same sort of thing. In your eyes, your child is always going to be the brightest, the strongest, the beautifulest, the kindest. And every YouTuber is like, yeah, my comment section is amazing. I don't know why everyone else has problems, but like genuinely, there's a part of me that's like, I don't know where my comment section came from. I think they might all be aliens, because they certainly don't sound like the rest of YouTube's comments. Very polite aliens. From a planet that is steeped in tea. The tea supercluster.
Perfect. Yeah.
Bonk. Okay. Now then, let's hook up some of these to each other, so we've actually got power down here. Yeah, I think we can hook this one up, that's fine. Bonk. So it's not powered. I'm gonna hook up the constructors to the power lines again. Sorry, not the constructors. The foundries to the coal power lines.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how far
that's fine.
goes. That was so good.
You can hook up everything you wanted. I just wanted to get rid of all the clutter so I could have as much space as possible. I'm using this as a test bed. So one thing this game doesn't do very well is line balancing. You pretty much can't do it. Compared to like Factorio, which has whole loads of line balancing just built in effectively. And so what I'm trying to do is make some kind of rudimentary splitting system.
Yeah.
So that I can just pump all the iron in and it'll just automatically balance itself. I don't know.
Okay, production has begun again down in the copper layer. Good. We're bringing over all of the power.
Oh yeah, I forgot I forgot I'd disconnected that as well. Whoops.
I'm not getting any graph on this power pole for some reason. I'm not getting a power
If you're
graph.
not getting a graph, then that means it's not hooked up further back.
Oh. It must be, because I can see things are powered and are working. How peculiar. Let me go over to one that I know must absolutely be hooked up. No graph off the power poles. Huh. Are you getting a graph off this one?
Yeah, I am.
Damn it, game! Why? Fine.
You know, that's got a graph.
Yeah,
so
it must just be a multiplayer thing.
It's just decided to do whatever it wants again.
It's fine. I can't blame it, really. Okay, so coal has come up. I'm going to need coal and iron to come up top.
Really? Bad news.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Game, why? I think... I can see that you were... okay, right. On my screen, you might want to pop this in the error report. I can see that you were probably looking to build something into the space of a power pole. Because there's a ghosted red highlight image over the power pole right now. So that was probably the last thing you were doing before it crashed.
Yeah, I was trying to put down a bunch of foundations. I was like, well, it's just going to be red, and I'll just skip it and go back. And then the game crashes.
Yep. Okay. I'll be back out to the main menu again. Damn.
Let me see. One option I do have, and maybe I should do, I might want to restart my computer.
Yeah,
I
by all
realize
means.
it's been on overnight, and that's kind of... that might not be actually so good. So I'm going to restart my computer real quick.
Sure, no
Because
problem.
that's the easiest fix I have. Because the alternative fix is suffering through it or starting over, neither of which I like.
Ugh, no.
This game has
I'm
console commands,
yeah.
but I don't want to do.
super cool with you. Just going ahead and restart the computer, and if that doesn't work, we'll look for other potential fixes. I will just be hanging out here, chatting with chat.
Yeah.
Ooh, I best make sure that Discord is up on my the monitor. Uh-oh, this is a point where it's not on the right monitor. No, it is. Haha! Fantastic. So I can see when Wander drops in, and I can pull him across into the right place. Hooray! Oh, I would love an energy drink. If you don't mind. Lady Sheelab is best, Sheelab. The best of all of Uncle Lion's children. Bar none. Bar none. She loves her. She got killed by a hobbit. I mean, come on. Okay, so let's have a look in chat. Thank you very much, Doc is happy. Sad to see that multiplayer is still buggy, but that's what betas are for. Indeed, exactly. This is early access. And we played for a long while before these crashes started happening. Thank you. But, yeah, you know, the crashes only recently started happening, so it's not a biggie right now. It could just be down to Wanda's hardware being a little bit over hot. This is my half-baked nephew was born last night. Oh, well, congratulations to you for having a new nephew, and to the parents for obviously having a new son. Yay. Am I going to build a Sugar Cube cargo network? I would very happily do that. And yes, I am familiar with the Spiffing Brit. I've been familiar with the Spiffing Brit for a while, actually. Very, very dapper individual. Super dapper. More reasons to return to Norway, my lord. I think they're fancying me buying a place over there. They know that my landlord is currently looking into their options, which means that I'm now able to look into my options. Oh my good lord! J. Parnassus, you crazy, crazy individual. Thank you so much. 50 new subs. All thanks to J. Parnassus' prodigious generosity. You have access to the Dapper emotes. Thanks to J. Parnassus. Please use them to your heart's content, but also right now to say thank you to J. Parnassus. I can think of no better way than to fill chat with Dapper emotes. Thank you so much, though. I honestly can't even begin. I don't even know where to start. Thank you so much. Ah, my lord. Ah, it's good to be home, you know. Okay, so what is my preferred tea? Or it depends entirely on my mood. Earlier on, Lady Sheila made me a very good cup of oolong, actually. Jade oolong. Right, Wanderbot is back. Yoink. Hello, Wanderbot.
Hello.
How went the
I should
restart?
be back. Went fine. Figured I'd take my desk down while this was going on, so now I'm sitting.
One of my friends, and in fact probably one of the most viewed streamers that I watch, has a standing desk, and but it presses a button and it lowers, so it's like a it's on piston sort of thing, and he's got a little like a jingle that plays when he's moving from standing to sitting, because he's got his face cam on, and it's hilarious. I live for that little jingle coming up every now and then. It's great.
I should get something like that set up, because apparently I can actually do this with Bluetooth, though I'd have to figure out how that works.
That would be amazing. Legit amazing.
I do not exactly have the best... Well, I mean, I could easily have the best setup for this sort of thing. I'm just really lazy. Maybe I'm too traditionalist. Back, when I started, most of my influences for YouTube were people that didn't stream, didn't have any of the stream-related stuff, didn't have any of the associated things, no face cam, no nothing. And so the idea of like having a jingle on a button is like, no, you can't do that. That's not YouTube things. Okay, I think it's a bit smoother. You can try joining.
That's it. And chat, I do apologize, and also don't. I'm just going to put this out there right now. While you were gone, J. Parnassus was ridiculously generous and gifted 50 subs. And so,
Damn.
my looking dapper jingle, that's on repeat 50 times now. So, buckle up, guys, because I'm not in a position to turn it off. Not this time. So, yeah, your brains will melt a little bit, and I'm not really sorry.
Okay, you're in the game, and I think it's running a bit smoother, I think, on my end, maybe.
Okay.
We'll have to see.
Yep, things are looking okay. Okay, so far.
Honestly, not sure if it put us back at all.
No, doesn't look to have. Okay. We'll keep our fingers crossed. I mean, multiplayer is always the bugbear.
Yeah.
So it's not awful, but it can get a little bit wonky sometimes. So we're setting up, or rather you're setting up a belt balancing for iron that will then be... What has it been manufactured into so far? What are your plans over here?
So the 4 on the left are for iron plates.
Okay, yeah.
Because they're the easiest to set up. The 2 smelters on the right, one is for iron rods, and the other 2 are probably going to be for screws.
Okay, sure.
Dang, I forgot. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just hook the constructors into more constructors until I get the so I built this forgetting that I have the old recipe. Well, we only have the old recipe in this game, not the new one, so that threw me off a little bit. Anyway, so we should be producing iron rods, whole bunch of iron plates, which we might not actually need. What we really need is just more screws. So I might actually try and balance it further on the right side.
Yeah. What do you mean the new recipe?
Extra screws.
So the save game has the recipe baked into it, does it?
No. So in my multiplayer, my solo run, I got a recipe for screws that skips the need for iron rods.
Oh.
Which means I just have to fabricate less. Which is actually incredibly helpful, but unfortunately, we have to go find some crashed ship parts to actually get access to that.
Well, we passed a couple of them, but I wouldn't even want to know how it was going to involve getting power over to those and things like that, because they are bloody far away.
We could easily get a biomass reactor and just plunk it down next to it and then hook it up there.
Oh, yeah, that actually makes stupid amounts of sense. Why didn't I think of that? Damn. Now I feel really dumb. like, damn. You literally just, wow. Murdered by words.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not, you liar. Lies.
I mean, I kind of am.
Oh, I feel sorry for making you feel sorry. God damn it. I need to drink more coffee. Right, okay, so, oh dear. Wander.
Yeah?
You realize where this ramp is, it is now a death. It is basically waiting for one of us to fall straight off.
Which ramp is death?
The one...
Oh, this.
Yeah, just...
Yeah. No, that is...
Yeah.
That is not safety proofed.
No.
I
wonder if I could just attach a walkway around the edge. I think that is the... I don't trust myself. Okay? It is just death waiting for me. So, no. I choose life. There we go. Perfect. I have now safety that corner. No more death for me. No.
I'm actually kind of surprised you can't just put railings on the sides of stuff in this game.
Yeah, that would actually be
you think that would be
a lot more fun. A lot more fun. Right. I want to bring... Let's try and bring this up. Can I be super... Oh, I can. Haha! Okay, so... That be... Oh, actually, wait. No, I want the coal on top. I'm going to mix this line. It's going to be belt spaghetti.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
What kind of belt splitting are we talking here?
Well, I'm assuming I need iron and I need coal. Well, yeah, actually I know it. I need iron and I need coal to pump into the foundry. So, I'll just grab the output of one of these smelters, one of these mines, and I will send it up top on a single belt, and then I'll run both belts into a merger. I'm assuming it's going to balance them. Might not. Don't really care if it doesn't.
Oh. You actually don't want them on the same belts, because the foundry takes 2 inputs.
Oh, it has 2 inputs. Oh, that's fine then. That's not a problem then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a smelter.
Okay. Well, that's actually pretty good then. I do need to pop down now. I think, has the jingle stopped? Might have, I think. Let's have a look. Let's go see. I think it has finally. Yeah, I think it stopped and now it's just other people who subscribe. I had to check because it's like, wow. Okay, so yeah. Very generous dapplings. Thank you. Plunk. Pop that up. Okay then. Oh, that'd be 3. Oh, I like that. Smart enough to know how to deal with that. Oh. The bombers are on their way, Wander.
Wait, you can actually hear that? Oh, right, because the filters are low. Yeah, I have filters for everything else that isn't... Like, no one on YouTube will generally ever hear these things, But if I'm playing multiplayer, I forgot the filters would be lower just because I was cutting out on your end, I guess. Yeah, I live underneath a flight path. We didn't know that really
Oh dear.
until we moved here. Yeah, it's not too bad, but we've got the little like two prop planes
Right. Yeah.
that go by more or less every day.
Still kind of cool, actually. I think that's pretty awesome. But I doubt it's as awesome for you. You're like,
It's kind of a mixed bag. It was originally more of a problem, and then I've gotten used to it. It's the little yappy dog that's the current force of pure evil for us.
right. Neighbor's dog, I take it.
Yeah. So apparently on the street we live on, a whole bunch of people are straight up just new.
Right.
And so we moved in, we were doing all the house hunting and whatever, and the street was just dead silent. It was really nice, and we're like, yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Turns out we only toured on kind of like slightly more dreary days. So days when people weren't out flying, for example. And so there's kind of that surprise element of like a couple days in, oh yeah, there's just planes going overhead every day. All right, well that's really annoying. But we got used to it. And then like a week after, it immediately turns into Bark Fest every day. Actually I have no idea if it's stopped. I haven't heard them today, but I'm also in the farthest room. But
Right.
somebody brought their like little yappy like monster dog, the exact kind of dog you don't want to live near.
Yeah.
And this thing is out there from 7 in the morning till about 10 at night, barking nonstop. And it's like, I don't hate dogs, but I hate that dog a lot.
Well, you're honest. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate dogs.
And-
just that one.
Yeah.
Just that one.
And so the elderly neighbor behind us has actually picked up on the fact that we don't like this dog because it's nonstop, and we're kind of trying to get it to stop because I don't know, I'd like to sleep in past 7:30 in the morning because I don't know, I'm still paying off my college sleep debt, and so this old lady picked up on it and more or less has taken to shaming us for being dog haters. Even though we have not
Really?
done a single thing. She just knows we don't like this singular barking dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bloody. Yeah, this is a lovely place. I'm so glad I moved. Oh, people.
Yeah. That's kind of where we are. So Shell has gone back to her hometown for an anime convention. Timing was kind of tight. And she's texting me more or less being like, man, I love it here. There's no dogs. And I'm like,
You cut out, I think.
of course I wake up to
Oh, there you
dog
go.
wars. So it's like, she's right.